Hey guys, how we doing? We're in the studio today looking at some old photos from back in the day. Of course, this was back when Doug's Dirt Diary was cranking along and doing millions of hits per year. This was a DIRTcar Modified parade back in Syracuse. This was on July 6th in 2010. So, yeah, this was a while ago. There's our good friend Jay Fish along with Dave Farney as we got going. And, of course, the city does have a lot of beautiful landscape and this was a nice event because it got a chance for some people who wouldn't normally see dirt modifieds to actually see them come roaring through the streets of Syracuse. Of course, there was one little issue that I'll point out to you here in a little bit because we got a picture of it, but here was obviously the start and some of the modifieds getting going. There's the Chase building. They're right down here in Clinton Square is where we are right there. Matt Thomas doing a little bit of video work that day. There's the Columbus statue right there. So, beautiful area downtown in the city, and the cars were able to go around the big block modifieds. This was one of the problems that I was talking to you about, that they were going a little bit too slow, so Brett Hearn actually burned up his clutch, so Matt Sheppard had to push him around for the rest. Michael Storm's there in the 4, by the way. You remember him, and here's when everything ended, at least the actual parade part that ended. There's Ryan Phelps getting out of his car. You can see Matt Sheppard there in the striped red shirt. And again, a great opportunity for the fans to come out. The Syracuse newspapers was very much involved in this event as well. There's the Michael Storms in the middle, Joe Marotta over on the left. He was the MC for the ceremonies. And boy, if there's anybody who needs to be back at Super Dirt Week, it's Joe Marotta. There you see Stewart Friesen is there as well. And Joe, hope you're doing well. Hope Barb's doing well also. But this really was a nice event. There's not many opportunities when you get to get these cars in front of people who don't know much about them. And this particular parade in Syracuse was very nice. The one in Oswego is awesome as well. Really goes through Oswego, and boy, the city has really embraced this. There's Michael Storms, by the way, who was driving for Vinny Salerno back then in the 4-star car. And nice to see him. Rory Williams is the guy in the red hat there. Michael, he was a very instrumental part in doing a lot of things. And, of course, we used to do a lot with Syracuse.com and the Post-Standard back then. Of course, Jimmy Phelps is there also. Brett Hearn getting interviewed here by Joe Marotta. And, again, it was nice when they were doing a lot more things. Local media came out and was able to do it. So it really was a media-made event. Here's one Jimmy and Shannon are going to like with the kids. Again, this was 2010. So this was a long time ago, as those kids are a lot bigger today. There's the Syracuse newspapers building right there. Other things are in there now, unfortunately, as they've had to downsize their staff tremendously. And there's Rory Williams getting some reaction from some of the fans who were there to check the event out. A lot of T-shirts and things like that. Really was a wonderful day, beautiful day, as you can see, and a fantastic way to promote dirt modified racing, to get these cars, like we said, in front of a bunch of people who don't normally get a chance to see these things. So I'm sure some of the people in the buildings, would hear the rumble and go, what? And then they'd see the cars, because let's be honest, these modifieds, they're Shannon and the family again. These modifieds are a very unique car. And for people who, might only watch NASCAR or IndyCar or something like that, they got to be wondering what these things are. Jeff Hachmann 14 years ago. And there's Rory Williams again, did a lot of great work with the Syracuse newspapers and interviewing Ryan Phelps, obviously, here. So, again, this was a fantastic event. So happy that I was able to get down and do that. I recorded a few other things from some other things from the archives. Again, if you like this stuff, make sure to like and subscribe. Turn on your notifications. Leave a comment if you'd like. If there's something in particular you'd like to see. I mean, I've got probably, I'm thinking, a couple thousand different racetrack or individual photo bins from various racetracks that I can go through. So if you want more of these things, just let me know and leave something in the comment section. Thanks to Rudy Plumbing right here in Central New York, 315-638-RUDY. Whether it's 2 o'clock in the morning emergency, clogged sewer drain or something, anything that's plumbing related, make sure to give Earl a call.